How deadly is a tungsten sphere dropped on your head? We're going to test that and 6 other deadly experiments. Can a paper saw blade cut off a finger? How many bars of soap will stop a bullet? Can giant magnets crush your hand? Let's start off with the paper saw blade. What can you cut with a paper saw blade? A regular piece of paper normally can't cut anything but your finger. But if you attach it to a saw blade and spin it at 5,000 RPM, that changes. We're gonna start with some easier objects like this carrot and work our way up to a finger. Paper versus carrot. Super easy.
Thank you.
Let's step it up a notch with a much bigger item, an apple. Will it go all the way through? There's only one way to find out. No way, that cut like a dream. You could see bits of paper in the core here. Let's step up to wood. I mean, paper's made of wood, so basically it should work. Paper versus wood. I can't believe that worked. It got so hot it burned the wood, but look how smooth it is. All right, we have some PVC tubing here. This plastic is pretty thick, so if it can cut through this, I'll be surprised. No way. It's working. Oh, it's shredding the paper though. That made a mess. Swap to a new blade. Take 2. Holy moly! Insane! I am shocked that worked so well. It does look like it burned a little bit. The blade itself is rather burned, and so is the PVC pipe. I think the first time I just got a little off, and then it just kind of spiraled out of control. But the second time it was mounted better, and so it just worked. Ew, look at all the crap on the saw. I think it's a mixture of paper and apple bits. Gross. All right, well, it passed all the other tests with flying colors, honestly surprisingly well. So let's try a metal rod. All right, here we go with the metal pipe. Not a chance. Well, the paper got shreked, but it did leave some marks on the metal. I just wiped it off and there's like literally not a mark, which makes sense. Let's try a hand, but since I don't want to use my real one, let's use this fake one with meat and bones. Saw blade versus hand, here we go. Oh man, it's totally working. No way! It cut the finger clean off. Now I gotta clean up all this paper mess. Magnets can be scary strong. I'm sure you've all seen those junkyard magnets that pick up cars. Well, we don't have one that big, but what would happen if you had some really big magnets and crushed your hand?
What?
So I bought some of the biggest magnets I could find, and we're gonna test what they can crush. Got a package today. I think I can hazard a guess as to what's inside. Well, these magnets just kind of showed up in a bag with a good amount of bubble wrap on it, and there we are. It's a 2-pack. These are pretty huge, and they have a lot of magnetic force. It's weird, this table's aluminum, I think. I thought it was steel until I got these magnets out and they didn't stick to it. Let's see what these magnets do to an egg. First, I gotta mount the egg. I made this hammer, by the way. How do I even separate these? Should I use my foot? Genius strategy.
Nope.
This is sketch. Ugh, okay, that wasn't that bad. I'm nervous. I feel like I should be using a plank or something. Oh. Can go at any moment. Oh! That was kind of crazy. Oh no, there's egg all over. It's time to step it up a notch with even bigger magnets. These ones have to come in a separate box, 1 per box. Watch this. That's crazy. Let's take a look inside, shall we? It comes in a cage. Ooh, there it is. This is 2 inches by 2 inches by 1 inch. So I think it'll be about twice as strong as these ones. I'm not gonna get it anywhere near for obvious reasons. There they are for reference. We can get them closer in editing. But I think you can tell just how much chonkier these are. It's time to test the hand. I'm thinking first we try the fingers and then maybe the palm. If it can smash the palm, I'll be terrified of these magnets. Are they resisting each other? Okay, that's backwards. That's wild. That's like 6 inches apart. Nope. And I can't get them any closer. Oh no. Well, we did a little early test. Oh no, it's smashing the hand. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, I was worried about that. Look at this. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, that is crazy. Little reminder of what power we're dealing with here. Just that slow impact was enough to really destroy the pinky here. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. I'm even more nervous this time. Let's see how much damage it does to the fingers. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that is totally crushed. Oh man, look at that. It totally separated the flesh from the bone. This is interesting. It looks like the bone kind of survived. All the meat is stuck in between it. All right, well, we saw what it did to the finger. Now let's test the palm. Right about there. Okay, here we go again. Please don't hurt me. Oh man. Oh, that looks bad. That is brutal. The flesh is just totally mangled. Looks like the bones are pretty much intact, but this entire part of the hand is totally destroyed. Oh man. Yeah, I think it's safe to say you're gonna lose a finger. All right, I guess I just kind of put this torch here and do my thing. I'm real scared about this. I tried this a whole bunch of times. I tried 4 in a row. That didn't work, so I put 2 side by side to really make sure the magnets could get going fast before they hit those lighters. It still didn't work. Turns out big lighters are really tough. I guess that's what you pay for. So I went over to Dollar Tree and got some of these cheap ones. I tried again with 3 in a row, and this happened. Holy moly! And I thought it was pretty cool, so I'll let you watch the slow-mo. But it wasn't exactly how I wanted it. So I tried again with just 1, but the magnet was so strong, it pulled the lighter down. Oh man. But still not what I wanted. So I super glued it down and got ready for one final test. Although that was kind of cool, it's not what I wanted. So I'm going to super glue it to the board, and hopefully that will give us what we want. All right, 6 times the charm. Get this one close. All right, here we go again. Hopefully these are facing the right direction. I can't really tell what's what anymore. I'm just vibrating it and they're getting closer. Holy crap! That was nuts. I think that was definitely worth doing it over and over until we got that result. Holy moly. Well, we finally got a result that we liked. Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Try again. You can try this one again.
Here's a screw.
Yeah.
Can I get that off?
Try the screw. Yeah, you can get it off.
Well, I mean, I'm like here. Oh, okay, I'm feeling it there, but it's not nearly as strong with just the screw.
Yeah. You want to feel something weird.
Okay, one more time, because it's insane. I picked this up from here, and it's like, where is it? Here?
Crazy. What'd that sound like to you guys over here?
Dude, it shook the whole shop. I was sanding over there and I had my headphones in, really? Noise canceling headphones. It was just like, I like looked up. I was like, what was that? He wasn't even reacting, so I was like, am I going crazy?
That's funny. Alex is locked in. There's nothing gonna break his focus. While I was shopping for magnets for this video, these were literally the biggest ones I could find. But today I found even bigger ones that are 6 inches by 6 inches by 1 inch. So I think with magnets that big, we could try seeing if it would kill you. But those magnets are like $500 each. So let us know if you want to see that, and maybe we'll buy them. Today's Halloween, and you know what's scary? Using a bad web browser. And that's why I'm excited I found the Opera web browser. I like having the ability to customize themes. My favorite is Midsummer. I love the subtle off-white coloring. But you can fine-tune just about everything. Change colors, backgrounds, or even sounds until you've got it just the way you want it. I'm a serial tab opener, and it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. But with tab islands, I can group related tabs together. A group for whatever video I'm working on, a group for coming up with ideas, and that makes me much more organized. Tab traces help you keep track of which tab you just had open, and the 4 others before that. The darker the line, the more recently you had it open. The floating music player is great because you don't have to switch tabs or open another application to change your music. I can simply put it out of the way in the corner, and it saves me time when I'm just not in the mood to listen to Barbie Girl. Plus, you can sign in on up to 7 different streaming services. I can watch a video on one side and take notes on the other without having a mess of windows. Opera's AI Aria can be brought up at any time by pressing Control and slash. That's quick. You can ask it any question, have it generate an image with a single prompt, or even analyze a photo that you upload into it. Download Opera today by clicking the link in the description and give it a try. How many bars of soap does it take to stop a bullet? This could be life-saving information. But if I'm honest, I thought this would just look really cool in slow-mo, and I wanted to see what it looked like.
This one's armed. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was a perfect shot. Right through the O. What's going on here? Oh, it looks like it kind of stopped going through them. We're gonna have to watch the slow-mo to see what actually happened. Wow. Well, 12 bars wasn't enough. Why don't we take our relationship to the next level by you hitting the subscribe button, and I'll keep making videos like these. How many pumps does it take to explode a basketball? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's start from it being totally deflated. Now that's what I call a deflated ball. Looking more like a football than a basketball. Go long. All right, here we go. Starting from flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25, and that's ready to play a game. 25 to full, how many to explode? Excuse me for being overexposed. The slow-mo camera is very light hungry, and the other cameras are set as low as they go. 26, 27, 28. I'm putting on a face shield. 31, 32, 33. 65, 67, 70. Oh man, this is literally a ticking time bomb. What does it look like? Does it look like it's bigger or bulged anywhere? No, it looks fine. The lines aren't as indented as they normally are. We're at 40 PSI now, in between mountain bike and cruiser, in case you're wondering. 72, 73, 74, 156. Gosh, that last 3 inches is rough. 157. It's now 7 times more pressurized than a normal basketball. I kind of want to grab it and bounce it around, but I'm afraid it'll blow up. 232. Ugh. At this point, I didn't really know what to do. I was maxing out the pump and I didn't want it to explode right next to my shins. So I stopped pumping, turned off the cameras, then took off my hearing protection. I'm sure you can see where this is going. The ball exploded while I wasn't filming on anything except the slow-mo camera. Oh, my ears. That was the basketball. I stopped recording. Of course I stopped recording because I thought I was gonna blow up the pump. I think I got it in slow-mo though. We did, however, get this funny clip on the security cameras. That stirred up a whole bunch of dust in the air. It left a stain on the ground. That's how hard it hit the floor. Crazy. It blew up the paper towel roll. There's the other half of it. Here's the bottom half of the basketball. It's still got the needle in it. So does that mean, yep, there it is. My poor needle. Oh, but this one ripped not even along the seams. That's how much power it had. It just ripped straight through the rest of the basketball. Oh, and there's our needle poking out the bottom.
I was literally in the office, 2 rooms away, and it shook me, that explosion.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that was so loud and pressurized. Like, that was bad. That was insane.
Jeez. Hopefully my ears are okay. They're probably slightly damaged, and that sucks because I always try really hard to protect them. But at least I wasn't right next to it with no hearing protection. That was some nice ball footage. Now let's chuck an apple at a head as hard as we can and see what happens. Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I forgot about the slow-mo. There's definitely a mark here. That would break the skin and hurt really bad. But overall, you'd probably be fine. You see, the other day I was watching my favorite streamer. He's a very reasonable person, Hassan Piker.
Hell no, man.
And I saw him zap his dog with the mighty powers of Zeus.
Kaya, please just fucking go.
So I figured, why don't I give that a try? How many layers of electrical tape can stop a taser? All right, Palmer. Tase me on the side that's visible by the camera. I don't want to do this.
Are you ready?
No.
You ready?
Yeah. Ow!
How did that feel?
You know, it wasn't that bad. It hurt. I didn't like it at all.
Well, that's fair.
All right, one layer of electrical tape is gonna hurt to peel off.
Right on it,
Hit
yes.
the tape.
Oh, try that again. Should we try it again?
Let's try it again.
That one I think arced around and got you.
It like didn't work at all at first, and then it like, you pushed it harder and it went like so deep, got my whole arm. 2 layers of electrical tape.
Do yourself a favor too. Put another one like right here so it's a little bit wider to make sure that it's not just going around the electrical
Yeah,
tape.
all right, fair enough.
I'm not gonna press crazy hard. You ready?
Oh, is it the...
Oh, did I get you
That's
with the...
probably why. Did you twist it sideways that time?
I don't know if I did anything different. So what?
Do it vertically.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
I'm scared now. Okay. I didn't feel anything.
Okay, let's try one more time.
Okay. Nothing. Whew. 2 layers.
2 layers does the job.
That's all
Maybe
it
I did
takes.
touch you with the edges.
You might have gone around the tape and touched me with the electrodes because it was only one wide.
Yeah.
And so not the prongs, but the prongs.
It's on, by the way, right?
No, I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do that. That's smart. 2 layers is all it takes. Look at the red mark on my arm. That's definitely from when Palmer got me good. My wife is obsessed with these things, and honestly, I just don't get it. I think it's just loot box gambling, but in real life. Anyways, I wanted an excuse to cut this in half. So let's find out. Is there any difference between a real name brand Labubu and a knockoff? Just off a little primary inspection here, you can see a couple key differences. The eyes on the real one are a lot higher quality, whereas the fake ones just have a crappy, like, pixelated JPEG in there. This cracks me up. The real one says the monsters. See, there's a T there. The fake one says the monsieurs. It's French. I'm sure our 95% male audience really cares about these Labubus. Nope. This is your punishment for being a cheap fake. Oh, what just happened? Can't say I've ever seen something like that before.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
What happened? It sent its insides all over the table.
I mean, it almost cut it through completely.
That sounded solid. Guess it's just plastic.
I see no microphone.
Here's a weird difference between the real and the fake one. The real one, handcuffs I made don't fit on the arm, so we have to use the leg cuffs for the real Labubu. That's kind of neat. Gonna put an extra screw in this one so its head doesn't fly off. Oh,
Fire in the hole.
fire away. There was no head explosion this time. Let's see what we have here. It's fluffy, that's for sure.
I'm not sure if this Labubu had that same neck collar that this one does right there.
That one looks a lot more secure.
Yeah, that one's really connected to the body better. We got a nice cross section of the eye as well.
Splendid. Look at that.
What's the price discrepancy of these two?
They will be put on screen because I don't know.
Would you pay that much more for a real Labubu?
That is the question. Yeah, I guess the reason Labubus are popular is just because it's basically gambling for women. And
It's
that's-
hype.
It's hype. And that's why I put my money into wise things like Counter-Strike skins.
And knives.
And knives. Fun fact, I thought of that joke before the Counter-Strike skins market crashed. So now it's an even better joke. All right, it's time to unbox a Labubu. There could be a $20,000 Labubu in there. So we're gonna cut it open and find out.
So what color would be valuable of the Labubu?
Gray? Not really sure. Oh,
Well, how about pink?
a pink one. Oh, look at its foot.
It's hanging on for dear life.
Oh man, this one was worth like $400. You live and you learn. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's smash some skulls. Now let's try dropping a hammer on the head. I made this hammer, by the way. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Ouch. The poor hammer. My poor hammer. That's what shoddy construction will get you. It can be fixed. Oh, but the skull, look at this. That is a nasty wound. It doesn't look like any of the bone is broken.
It definitely cut your skull open bad though.
But yeah, you would be bleeding really bad and you'd probably have a concussion. Let's try the tungsten sphere in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was crazy. There's a huge dent in the board and the board is on the ground. There is a white smudge on the tungsten ball, but the skull is still intact. Oh yeah, that is a nasty hit. That is a gnarly wound. Yeah, that went all the way to the skull. Honestly surprised it wasn't worse, but that's what the anvil's for. I don't really want to do this. I feel like I'm gonna fall with the anvil in my hands. Yeah, this is sketchy. I have to like put my weight out over the edge. Ugh, that's so hard to hold. 3, 2, 1. Hit, 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 hit. Zooey mama. Oh no. Oh, not only did it break here, but it broke there. Yeah, that's worse than a 30-06. That's like a tank shell almost. How's our anvil? The anvil is just fine.
Not a scratch on her.
Oh, look at that. The skull imprinted on it. Oh man. Oh.
I was saying, the anvil comes down and takes the back of the skull with him and leaves the face off of it. He separates the face from the skull and just splits it too.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Hey guys, we're here with the man, the myth, the legend, Phil Swift himself.
That's right, I'm here with the Waterjet channel, and you have to do me one favor. You have to subscribe. So press here, or here, or here, or here. It doesn't matter, just subscribe.
Thank you, Phil.